Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I wanted to share something pretty cool that came through in my meditation this morning that's really spoke to me all day and has been a real blessing in keeping me focused and just really feeling hope and just the true love from God, the truth, right? God's truth. And what it was is you are as free as you allow yourself to be. And I've been, really feeling that all day. And what that means for me is the message just continues to get deeper and just a real peace about it. You are as free as you allow yourself to be. This is a very significant week for me, for my family, in that 6 years ago, I stepped into freedom. I had a beautiful friend from childhood, amazing friend, that gave me a beautiful option, a gift of choices and living differently through what we call natural activation. And 6 years ago, if you would have said you are as free as you allow yourself to be to me, I totally would have been like, I have no clue what that means. Like, what is freedom? And the reason I say that, guys, is because 6 years ago, I had so many shackles on, self-induced shackles, a lot of restriction and fears and beliefs that I picked up along the way in my lifetime. I was 40 6 years ago, and I didn't have very much hope, nor did I have any real inclination of what freedom meant. I would assume that freedom to me then meant being able to pay my bills, being able to buy whatever I wanted at the time, being able to go anywhere, do anything. Freedom was something that you attain. Freedom was something, honestly, that we celebrated every year for the 4th of July. It was a concept to me because I so was the opposite of freedom. I was on many prescription medications, and I was masking everything, masking symptoms, masking fear. I was running from myself. And when my friend loved me and had the courage to share an amazing option with me, she had no idea that that was truly a new birth for me. It was because I did step into loving myself, loving others, loving my family, by allowing our own God-given innate potential to be unlocked. Now, that was not something I had ever tapped into. I had given away my power and believed it was for someone else to fix whatever I was needing, but at that point had found that there was no one other than God that was ever meant to fix, quote unquote, or keep me safe or take care of my problems or my struggles. It was for me and God to go within and truly honor the power that He had blessed me with. And so fast forward 6 years, this is definitely a week that is very much celebratory and gratitude like I never ever thought I would feel, because when I really do sit with freedom is whatever you allow yourself to be, is truth, because we are sovereign beings. We were created to be our best. And when I talk about shackles, I don't mean that lightly. I mean truly, I was stuck. I was suffering. I was so full of fear, and I was masking symptoms, and so not who I was created to be, that I did feel like I was truly in a prison, in my body, in my mind. And I know there's probably a lot of folks right now with everything that's unfolding and so much that feels unknown that may feel a sense of that. And so I wanted to really share my truth. And when I get a message come through as deeply as that did this morning, and has just grown and just shined a tremendous light for me today, it's that, guys, we individually truly have the power to choose how much freedom we want to receive and allow through us. As we're finding every day, there's different forms of resistance that are being projected onto us. And I will tell you, it's an illusion. I know that might sound crazy to some people, but once you see the truth and you see that no one has power over us, only our God does, only our truth, our creator, whoever that is for you, our creator is our guidance system, our compass, our lighthouse. But we have to turn the light on. We have to flip the switch. We have to choose that innate, abundant amount of freedom that is within us. And over the last 6 years, that freedom has just grown. I have chose to be free. And I've gotten out of my own way. I don't mask symptoms anymore. I have been blessed with an amazing journey of being on a healing path that I have chosen, and help others do the same. And it is an innate power that we have, guys, within us. And so I've been out this week, the weekend, and doing errands and going to places, and shared some cool pics from a beautiful date I had with my hubby and some friends we went out with last night to a beautiful sunflower field that was just magical. And it is such freedom to live life as you design it. I went into a major store today, and I haven't done that much lately. I do most of the pickup service type thing, just because it's just simpler for me, and I can just really do what I love, which is, sharing the message and spending time in nature and my family and friends, and being, a servant. And when I went in the store, it was just a different energy. Folks are definitely struggling, and a lot of folks, with face coverings, very few without. And that's a total choice, guys. But you do have to ask yourself, and I really I seriously mean this, what is freedom to you? How much freedom do you choose to allow yourself to live? Because if we have innate wisdom within us and we have the power to have an amazing immune system, which I'll tell you, 6 years ago I did not. I had a very fragile immune system. But once I took inner responsibility and I realized it was no one else's job to make me feel better or to do the work for me. It was no one else's job. I chose to make some pivotal changes in my life, and I chose to make my health and my well-being, my spiritual, my mind, my emotional health, my relationships, my marriage, my being a parent, being a servant. I made that my top priority. I chose that path, but I didn't expect anybody else to do it for me. And I've shared that path with many, many people over the years, and it's been really freedom, because I'm truly walking in my truth. And I've been blessed to have many, many join with me to be on their path of freedom. From a financial standpoint, for choices, and health, mindset, individually as well as supporting each other as a community and collectively. But I was really thinking, how important it is that we understand it's an individual responsibility. We support each other and encourage each other, but it was nobody else's job to tell me what to do the last 6 years, or for me to expect them to change their life for what I wanted to do, right? For instance, I made significant changes in my food choices. Gluten-free, dairy-free, just all kinds of different things that really unlocked my body to be in alignment. But imagine, guys, if I would have expected everybody else to become gluten-free or dairy-free. Or I judge people because they weren't that. Or when I went to gatherings, I expected people to provide that for me or to accommodate me and only eat that. My goal was to become in alignment for my truth and just be completely free. So in that, I've encouraged others to do that for them, whatever that is. And so it's kind of the same regarding our current situation. Whatever changes you make or whatever you feel called to do, choose for you. Choose to be your best. Because your body and your mind and your heart, your soul will respond to that. And do whatever you do out of complete love. And that's a journey. It's a journey of surrendering and letting go and purging a lot. So I'm very grateful, and I'm so thankful again to my dear friend Beth, who did share a gift with me. And for me, at that moment, it was completely in alignment. And like I said before, and I'll share a picture 6 years ago of where I was at. And just from a visual standpoint, it shows how much choosing freedom and allowing myself to be free to be me and my best, how much it's changed who I am. I'm lighter. I'm more in joy. And I am way more accepting of myself and others, and just total love. And it's a journey. It's a journey. So again, you are as free as you allow yourself to be. So I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this past 6 years with me. All of you that know who you are. I so appreciate you. So looking forward to what's next and the future, guys, because this moment is a gift and each moment impacts the future. So whatever action or things you take for you impacts your future. So remember, you are innate power, you are innate wisdom, you are abundant, and freedom is unlimited. So we get to decide, we get to design what world we want. So take your power back and just have fun creating all that God has given us. Unfold the magic. Whatever comes before you is a gift, is all I know. So anyways, let's celebrate today, guys. Keep looking up. That's where it all is. Take care.